Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. Tonight's episode of Milan Coast to Coast is going to dive into the first leg of the Champions League derby between Milan and Inter. Of course, we're going to break down everything that happened in this game. We're going to get you ready for the second leg coming next week. And we're going to also preview the game against Spezia this weekend. Before we go forward, if you want to be a great help to us, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, do us a solid. Hit the notification bell so you're up to date on all of our channels. And please smash that like button. Leave a comment. Follow us on everything. Oh, man. It's been a long Wednesday, but Champions League is back. Me and Geo are back. Geo, are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Welcome to Milan Coast to Coast.
Welcome to Milan Weekly Podcast, Coast to Coast, with your hosts, Geo and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa
Giroud in area, si gira, sinistro, rete, gol capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Mignon with another magical save.
Coast to coast del numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino. Eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
Il Milan è campione d'Italia.
I'm sorry, Milan. Ooh, we can't score. Oh, man. What a fucking
left your
championship
package
day,
at the
baby.
door, but then somebody stole the package at the door. Macias left the package at the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, we are the coast to coast. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring this in because it's been a hell of a day, man. Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. I am Fabio. That is, where is he? He's over there. That is Geo, and we are Milan.
Coast to coast, baby. We coasting.
Damn right, we coasting. Today,
Like the team
it's a
coasted
rough
today.
one, man. Let's get into our correct spots here, guys. Welcome to the show. Tonight's episode is called 10 Minutes to Collapse, because that's exactly what happened to us today. Again, we're reliving the worst parts of 2023, which was being dominated by our cousins. But before we get into the games, Gio, how are you feeling right now, man?
You know what, Fabio? Like before the game, like I knew, like I think they had told us like what 3 hours before that Rafael Leao wasn't gonna be even on the team squad. But then I seen your videos. You know, you big up to you. You were at Puma NYC.
I was.
And then I just seen people from Africa, people from Europe, people from Central America. I seen people from the States like just going crazy. And then like in Milan, people were just going crazy. So I was like, you know what? This energy is going to transfer to the players. Everybody's up for it. I mean, we don't have to lay out, but if we play a smart game and we concentrate, then it will go out good. But whew.
Man, that's not how it happened, man. But like you mentioned, man, I got the great pleasure to go into Manhattan. I took the whole day off. I wasn't going to let the job. Listen, you got to go out there. You got to make that money, right? But today was not the day, all right? Today, we spending money because it's one of the best days in fucking 15 years that we've had. We're in the semifinal. Let's rock it. So I go into the store, in the Puma store. If you go to Puma USA, baby, I'm on their fucking stream right now. But listen, they had a certain jersey up, which I don't know if you heard. But I guess like I'm leaking the breaking news, yo. If this was like concept, it's not, bro. It's official on the rack. I don't know if Milan meant it, but hey, it is what it is. You know, Fab had to pick one up. And we had a couple of custom shirts there. Mikey from the New York City Club was having great music playing for 3 hours. It was an awesome experience. So the Puma store really hooked it up. It was great until we got to the game. All right, so let's get into it,
So
G. Come
Fabio,
on,
you
man.
got people fired then, because
Nah. Fabio did nothing. All right, Fabio did nothing. Fabio saw it on the rack, and that's it. Whoever put it on the rack, it's not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. All right, let's get into the game. Champions League semifinal, Milan Inter, and damn, G, we came out with nothing, bro. Nothing. We got shell shocked in the first 10 minutes by 2 goals. First one, oh man. I mean, what was Calabria doing marking Dzeko? That he just swung it around like he's one of them corn stars and just made good contact with it and just put it into the net, man. Were you pretty depressed when that goal happened?
You know what, Fabio? In the first 5 to 6 minutes, if you look at the game, both teams were sloppy. And then they got that corner, and I was like, okay, if we get out this corner, we're going to be all right. We're going to get into the 15 minutes, and we're going to be all right. But if we don't get out this corner, it might be a problem. And then I was like, what the hell is Calabria doing? But you know what, today, Fabio, like today, everybody on the pitch, I'm sorry, you're going to say that Gio's a hater, Gio's this. But Milan does not have a captain. The captain's armband is just there for show. And that goes for Calabria, and that goes for Theo Hernandez. Because a captain is a person that leads by example. And none of them can lead by example. If you're Calabria and you see that you're marking Dzeko, bro, you can't yell, hey. You know, it's Vernon Meyer versus Mutembe Makumbo. Like, come on, bro. You're about to get demolished. And today it showed that Milan doesn't have a captain, not even Tonali, nobody, bro. Nobody could prove me wrong. And if it is, come on the channel and we'll duke it out, you know, with words. And I'm going to win at the end of the day. Nobody had no leadership. Nobody had nothing today.
Yeah. Honestly, we're going to go through piece by piece, of course, when we do the report card in just a few minutes. But it really, watching Calabria give that up, and it was really like, you see there's 2 other defenders standing there, like, you know, not marking anybody. And this guy is like wrestling. He's patting him down like he's TSA, bro. I don't know what he was trying to do, but Dzeko's just bigger than him, man. And they were more physical today. And then the second goal, woo, man, what like the midfield just opened up like he was Moses, bro. Nobody was in the way. And just what a shot by Mkhitaryan, or whatever the fuck you pronounce his name. And goddamn, man, immediately we're up to it. And Mike looked like he could have saved it, but he had already he was leaning to the right, just trying to cover more space, and to put it right where he was, man. Oh, God. I mean, we really didn't have any fight. We didn't have many chances. There's not much to say when we go through this report card really quickly. It's not going to be good. There's not going to be any A's. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you right fucking now. But you know,
Fabio,
listen. Let's talk about one thing before we move on, G. The referee seemed to let a lot of the contact that they were initiating on us go. There was many times that we felt that should have been a foul that he just let play go on. I mean, how did you feel about what the ref was doing during this game?
You know what? The ref, I mean, he did what he did, but there was one certain play, Fabio, that I guess they took the ball, like we took the ball from them.
Yeah.
And then they took the ball from us, and then they hit us, like the dude just tumbled over Diaz. And then I think it was Krunic takes the ball away from him. He touches the ball first, and then he calls a foul. So I was like, what the heck is going on? But other than that, I mean, I think the ref, Fabio, he was letting them play, and Inter were more physical, but it seemed like that he was letting them get away. Who got elbow to the face? Diaz got elbow to the face, right? Or Krunic? Somebody got elbow to the face, and it was real bad. And they didn't even get a yellow for that one.
I think it was Tonali. I think Tonali got the elbow.
Yeah, somebody got an elbow to the face, so it was just crazy.
Yeah. Listen, I wasn't a big fan of it. Of the way the referee was really pissing everybody off at my table. And honestly, at least they got that one call correct, when clearly Martinez is diving, which I don't understand why he didn't get a yellow at that time. Everybody was yelling, like, clearly he simulated. He dove. It looked like Kier tickled him and he went flying. Like, get out of here, man. So, but all things on, let's get into it, all right? It's time to grade your fucking papers. And the teachers are not happy. Let's bring it up here. Come on, man. I don't know if we should even start from the back today because you know what? It's just like I don't want to talk about them yet. I want them to get the last because they were the ones that I think the worst of the whole team. But let's start at the front. Olivier Giroud. I'm not gonna purposely not gonna call him by the right name, but I mean, no real service whatsoever to him. Couldn't really do anything either. Eventually, did Giroud play the whole game? Yeah, he did. He didn't even get subbed off. So, what's your opinion of Giroud's performance today?
I mean, Giroud. I mean, he had to go against 3 defenders, Fabio. I mean, there was in service, but and then when he got a chance, I don't know, Giroud. Sometimes you know what? I lied. He pissed me a lot of the time off now because he's trying to do those Brazilian flicks, bro. You don't have that in your locker, bro. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So 50-50 is not good enough. And to me, when he was trying to go back and back with Diaz and shit, he was trying to do too many cute things. I mean, to me, it's been showing, Fabio, the last 3 months, it's been showing that Giroud is we need to upgrade.
We do. Well, it's not so much upgrade, but Drew is a backup. We're riding him as a starter, game in, game out. Like this is again fault of management. But we got Nick and Leban Youssef saying C. I think it's a not really D because he didn't really have many chances that he missed on. But I'd say a C because this you can't really. He didn't get nothing, man. I mean, Giroud, what the hell is Giroud really doing if he doesn't get no balls in? I mean, I saw him go back a lot. He did kind of trek back, and he did try to hold up the ball as best as he could. But I mean, look who he was playing with, man. You got the fucking delivery driver and the fucking salad man and Diaz. I mean, these guys didn't have nothing today. So, what do you say? I mean, Lab Grill is saying D. He got shown up by Jekko. I mean, listen, Jekko is a fucking player, bro. That guy he was passing the ball, making great movements. I mean, again, we were looking at that guy like 8-9 years ago, whatever it was. We should have pulled the trigger and somehow found a way to get him to our squad, but and he's not that young. He's in his 30s too. What the fuck?
He's 37, Fabio. And
yeah.
Jekko, it was so embarrassing that Jekko was beating Tomori for pace. I know I'm jumping, but that's just an example of how it is. And Giroud couldn't even get past slow ass Acerbi.
I like this one from Strasbourg's Steve. Drew wasn't great before the losing battle. No service like a stoned Domino's delivery driver. Hey, man, they might come all baked out or whatever, but your pizza will get there. Whether it's 30 minutes or not, it's a different story. But, yeah, I'm going to lean C, man. I think D is too harsh. He didn't really have any chances that he messed up himself. So I think C is fair. You think that's fair?
Yeah, it's fair, but it showed that we need to upgrade. Because if we don't have layout,
100%.
Like Fabio, like today, what today showed is we don't have no layout.
This is not breaking news, bro.
Yeah, no, we knew that. But this is for Cardinale. This is for Maldini. That he's saying that now we need investment, bro. I hope we get investment, bro. Yeah. This is for everybody.
Hopefully, we get smart investment. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's jump to Benacer because he doesn't have much of a game. He's in there while the 2 goals happen. So it's not that, but he gets hurt early in the 18th minute and he's out. So looks like he left the stadium in crutches, they were saying. So we're looking at a long haul probably without Benacer now. Definitely for the rest of this season. We'll see what they tell us in his injury report tomorrow in the next couple of days. But we can kiss him goodbye for Spezia and probably 100% the second leg. So what can we really say about Benacer? Incomplete?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
see you next time.
Not applicable, bro. 18 minutes, you can't really do anything and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just say NA. To be honest with you, I know he was there with the goals, but he didn't have a chance to redeem himself. Maybe
Yeah.
he shoots a screamer in the back of the net. You never know. But hey,
Well,
18
I
minutes.
felt our midfield was in trouble immediately once he was. I mean, they weren't really doing well when he was on the field, but I mean, once he was gone, it just showed that our substitute was the DHL driver, the delivery driver. We'll get to him in a few minutes. Let's get to Diaz. Yeah, exactly what you get from Diaz. He's might have reached his quota for good games of the season, but he didn't really do anything tonight, man. And he was manhandled a lot. So for him, Diaz, yeah, you get a D, bro. You get a D. You're not a complete failure, but you definitely don't deserve to continue on in this class. What about Diaz for you?
He gets Fabio out of here. To
I
me,
say!
yeah. So, man, I've been saying it. Everybody who's a Milan fan, whether you do content, and everybody been writing Milan posts. Shout out them, Sempre Milan, Milan News, IST, like all these guys. Rosanari. All these guys saying like, "Oh, should we keep Diaz?" If you want to keep Diaz, you're drunk or you're on some good stuff. Because these last 3 games have showed you that he gets bullied, bro. He has maybe 3-4 good games, and that's it. And it's time for him to go. And another time, like if you think that he's good enough, come on the channel, send me a link, and we can duke it out. And you're gonna go home crying, just like Diaz is gonna go home crying and shining Carlos shoes, because that's all he's good enough for. You see him today, Fabio. They even put a hand on him like that. He was flying into the wind, bro. This is not Gone Into the Wind movie, bro. This is a big game. Pull your big boy pants up, and that's it. So the dream of Diaz is gone, bro. And I don't want to hear nothing. All you guys that do content, I love you guys. I support all y'all, but y'all need to stop with that question. He's not good enough, especially if you're older, like me and Fabio. We're up there in the age. When we see Milan dominate,
Why you always gotta pull me down with you?
No, Fabio. I'm just saying. But we aging like fine wine. We looking like we in the 20s, but we not. But to me, Fabio, I think with Diaz, he showed missing sitters versus Empoli, missing sitters last game, and this he got bullied. And to me, Benacer, if we got Benacer and Tonali next season, I need a 6'1" midfielder.
We need somebody, animal in the midfield.
Somebody that's tall, because none of our midfield could get headers. Like Chanaloglu and Mkhitaryan and Barella, they were getting headers. I don't know how tall they are, but bro, like, come on, man, it's kind of getting ridiculous. Diaz, you're gone like the wind, bro.
Yeah, Diaz, you really, if you want to stay, man, that 15 mil or 10 mil now is dropping. Keep playing like this. They'll renew you to be the bench player, and they'll take that 10 from you. You don't deserve it. All right, let's go to the Belgian beauty, Alexis Salamakis. The only person I have anything good to say about this game. I thought this kid at least played with heart. Was a little surprised when he subbed him out, as you can tell from the screen. He's technically our best performer today. And I think it's pretty obvious if you watch the game that Salamakis is the only one that was trying to do something. Again, doesn't succeed, but at least he was trying. So I'll give this guy just a C, because at least he was trying, man. I think this is going to be the highest grade I give, is a C for Salamakis. I mean, gee, what do you say?
You know what, Fabio? I'm going to give him a B, to be honest with you, because he dribbled like 4 players, but who was in the box? Nobody was trying to get
Nobody. That's the one part that drives me bananas. Like, even when you play like a formation like this, like they had, like Benacer and Diaz are the guys on the besides Giroud that have to try to find a header against the Inter. Are you kidding me? These guys are like 5'3". Like, what? Was there no midgets they could find to play the fucking wings? I mean, come on, man. We need somebody bigger. That's why it's like when Benacer got hurt, and I'll say this straight up, even though I have no faith in the kid whatsoever. Why do you bring in Macias? Why? Why didn't you give that time to the guy you fucking signed for $35 million? Because why? Why? Because he had Champions League experience. Put that doofus in and let him try. At least we have a 6'1" guy in the box trying to get to a fucking header instead of 5'3" Mickey Mouse over there. Come on, man. I digress. But yeah, I'll go with you. B for Salamakis. I think he's the only one who actually looked halfway decent. Still can't find the cross, but I thought he was better than everybody else. All right, so let's get to Tonali, man. Sandro, you were terrible today, bro. Terrible. You were responsible for the second goal, but come on, man. This is a moment, honestly, where I see this, and here's a guy, right, who doesn't have long years in the game. He's only 22, 23, whatever he is, but he's a Milanista. All right? He grew up like this, grew up seeing these games. Here he is. The pressure's there. He's playing. He's an important player, and he just didn't come through today, man. He didn't look sharp. A lot of the passes, I mean, they got run over, man. Both him and Krunic, I'm giving a D, man. They were dreadful today. What do you say about Tonali?
Man, Tonali, very disappointing, Fabio. I mean, you know what? Tonali's like one of us, Fabio. We grew up loving this club, and to me, I'm more disappointed in Tonali than
This
anything.
is harsh.
I'm more disappointed in him because he's one of us, Fabio, and
Yeah.
that's disgusting. I know me and you would have done better, Fabio. We would have left something. I would have left something on Barella for
A red card at least at some
You
point.
feel me?
All
I
right.
would have left something on
Somebody
Barella.
would have ate it. Somebody would have felt it. Strasburg Steve saying Tonali D. Bro had like one or two good moments for you guys. Everything else was embarrassing and symbolic for the level of European football. Yeah. Not wrong there, bro. Not wrong there. So what are you going for Tonali? What's your grade on
I'm
him?
giving him an F because he failed the class today. Because to me, Tonali, you left the whole fan base down. You left one of us down. You're one of us, bro. And you know what? It is what it is, bro. And then like Haka knocks you over.
Oh, Jamie, don't you dare! Oh my God, Bakayoko! I'm Yoko for Loco. I'm Loco for Yoko.
And you know what the worst part is, Fabio? Hakan knocked him down. And
Hakan was bulldozing a lot of guys, especially Diaz. A couple of times he was like throwing him to the ground and on top of him and shit.
But he knocked down Tonali, and then Tonali should have like slapped his hand away, and then he helped him up, bro. Come on, dog. Like, we don't like Hakan, bro. This is something that's a thing.
The Tonali was getting his balls licked for his birthday, so he might have been off his game. That's true, Husney. Very true. Oh, man. Listen, Tonali, you're giving him an F. I think that's a little harsh, man.
No, Fabio.
I think it's a little harsh, but
to me, purely, you need to go to the 4-3-3 and play Tonali in his preferred position. That's a deep playing midfielder, bro. You're not getting the best out of him. I think last year was great, but if you want to see the best of Tonali, you need to put him right there, sitting, so he could span passes and everything like that. And you know, like we seen today, you saw what happened. He passed it to La Masia. He cut the defense open, bro. But you know, La Masia is a different thing. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a Fabio because he's a fan like us, and he didn't show up. Fabio, that's what hurts me the most about him. And I'm gonna keep it real with him.
Jamie's feeling disillusioned after this game. Jamie, I agree, man. I agree 100%. I felt a little out of my mind. I could have went for some Bakayoko during this game, probably. Oh man, but all right. So let's move on. I know you have a few moments to talk about our Lord and Savior. All right, what's your opinion of Krunic this game? The utility man, the Swiss Army knife of our team. What say you about him?
Okay, so he gets the letter P. If you know what P means, you know what it stands for.
Which one?
It's what that.
Is it hairy?
Yeah. So it's what.
Can it be smelly?
Yeah. So it's what Ice
Oh,
Spice says.
Gio,
He's a
come
munch.
on. This is an R-rated show, right?
He's a
Your
munch.
discretion
He's
is
a
advised.
like he's a munch, bro. To me,
He's
bro,
a munch.
bro, like to me, Fabio, like he showed no
Is
fight.
it this one, G?
Yeah, no,
No, not that one. Not that one.
It's the
Close.
hairy,
The other part. The
it's
other
the hairy
part.
cat. It's the hairy cat. But
The hairy cat. All right, go ahead.
to me, I said, and I apologize for Krunic today, but you know what pissed me off, Fabio? He didn't win any 50-50 balls, but and then he has the audacity to sucker punch Bastoni. Where was your fight the whole game, bro? Where was your fight the whole game? Now in the 89th minute, you want to be punching people up, bro? Come on, bro. This if he plays on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know when we played right now because
We're playing Saturday, bro. Saturday.
Okay. So if he plays on Saturday and on Tuesday, then you know that Pioli doesn't have no cojones. You cannot go out there and liberally, okay, he didn't get caught. Oh, Gio, he didn't get caught. Yeah, but that's called a liability, bro. We're already down and out, and you want to be sucker punching people, bro. Grow up, be a man, and
come
and
on.
play,
I mean, it wasn't really a sucker punch. You didn't hit the guy in the fucking face.
Fabio,
He hit him like in the chest.
He socked him. He socked him without him
socked
knowing.
him.
Without him knowing. So that's a sucker punch.
That was a pillow punch.
Nah, so Krunic, you a P, bro, and I hope you sit the next two games. If you want to ask me who can start, you could get Vortex. I mean, whoever's, but this is where Pioli has to lay the hammer down because, and then what if next game, say we're tied 2-2, and then Tonali just socks up Bastoni, and then, bro, we get a red card and we get eliminated 3-2. Like, come on now, bro.
Spezia is gonna smell Krunic's you know what. All right, so listen, I'm going Krunic. This was a terrible game for you, Krunic. You're first of all, you gotta calm down. You gotta take some anger management classes because you be fucking trying to clothesline people last game, and now this one you're punching people. So just take it easy, bro. We can't afford you to have like a stupid red card or whatever and have to miss the game. So let's keep it together, man. Keep it together. Krunic, you get an F because you're a failure today. We expected more, but let's move on. Theo Hernandez, man, this guy's like Casper, bro, because he was a ghost today. I didn't see him. He didn't make no difference to the game. I mean, when we needed somebody to take over our dynamic left side, Theo Hernandez didn't offer anything today. So I'm going to have to give him a D. I'll give him a D. I don't want to go full F. But Dale, where were you, bro? Do you need the armband to perform at the higher level that we expect from you? What's your opinion of Mr. Hernandez?
F for F him, bro. Like, to be honest.
F him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because to me, he's letting me down, bro. Like, you know how a high regard. The players that I like the most, Fabio, and I feel that they have the best talent. He has the best talent to do what he has to do. And to me, he let me down today, Fabio. I mean, come on, bro. You couldn't even do one exploding run. I mean, to me, that's why I said nobody's a captain. Not Tonali, not Calabria, not Hernandez. Nobody showed no leadership today. Where was the leadership today, bro? Like, come on, bro. Where was the leadership, especially for him? When he's getting interviewed and he talks about the armband, bro, well, you disrespecting everybody today, bro. To me, Theo Hernandez didn't show up today. I don't know what the heck was happening with him today. Maybe now that Leao is not there, I don't know. But to me, he was a show himself. He didn't do anything and stuff like that. So I'm very disappointed in him, Fabio. And F. I don't want you to say D. He's an F, Fabio, because you expect something from him, Fabio.
That's
and
true.
Like the guys that I expect, Hernandez, Tonali.
Well, that's what D is perfect. Disappointing. I'm disappointed in what I got.
I think F him till Saturday,
F is
Fabio.
Special, bro. You got to be a real fucking piece of shit to get an F, man. You're giving out these Fs too loose and quick here. But all right, so I'll go with you. I'll give him an F. All right, so let's go Tomori, man. I don't know what happened to this guy today. Tomori looked like shit this game. He really did, man. I didn't think he was strong. Again, him and Kier didn't offer anything, at least kind of to try to get the ball up to our wingers or even our midfielders to try to build up the attack. And they look terrible, honestly. They let Dzeko and Martinez. There were so many times where they were just bullying through. Tomori definitely. Man, who's the one that gave up the penalty or the would have been penalty? That was Kier, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But thank God that didn't happen. But Tomori, what's your opinion of his game today?
Ah, man. And F, bro, too. I mean, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like, you out there, like, you giving interviews and stuff like that. This is what I dislike about the game now. Yes, people have to do like that. They talking like it's hard body, that they heart is into. And then, like, you're nervous, bro. Okay, you don't have the captain's armband, but one of y'all has to be a leader. Who's the leader? It wasn't you or Cryer today. I'm tired of people saying that Lakaya is a leader. No, you're not, bro. Because if you a true leader sees Mini Me Calabria on Dzeko and they tell him, hey, what the hell is this, bro? Like yelling at him. No. Oh yeah, whatever. Boom. Back of the net. So to me, F Tomori.
Would you sell Tomori? That's a good I know it's coming in here.
I'm not selling.
Hassan's asking.
I'm
What
not
are your thoughts on
selling.
selling Tomori to PSG for 70 million?
I'm not selling Tomori because maybe he might want to go because he wants to play Champions League football, and there's no guarantee that he's going to be playing next year. But Tomori, I think he's tired of the chopping and changing, rotating partners, and I think him and Tomori and Thiago are the future, Fabio. Like Chow showed it today that he has ability. He comes into the game, he does what he has to do, and that's it. And he got a better rating than both of those guys, and they started. And he came in at the 60th minute. So Chow is the future, Fabio.
All right, so I'll go with you. F for Tomori, not good. All right, let's go with Kier. He got subbed out, like you said, in the 59th minute for
And he's
Chow.
injured too. Fabio, they were saying.
Kier's hurt?
He went straight to the locker
Oh,
room,
my
they said.
God.
So it's Chow's time to shine. And that's what I love. Finally, Chow, get your minutes, keep on playing good. You're gonna make mistakes, but you're a young player. But that's what Gio wants. Gio wants you to make mistakes. So next year when you come in the summer, be ready. Be ready for Milan and be ready to improve every year.
Yeah. So what are you giving? Kier's getting an F today?
Care is getting an F, bro. Like, what the hell?
Damn.
You know what's disappointing, Fabio? That they done that throwing before, and we're dumb. We're dumb as a whole team. Even the manager, the training staff, everybody who helps like prepare Milan for the games is dumb because they know that those balls are in, and Lautaro has done that before. So
Yeah.
Lautaro has done before, and we're sleeping, bro. Like that's what was I saying today at 5 a.m, Fabio? I was saying this game is gonna need full concentration, and we did not have full concentration for 3 times. 2 times they scored. One time it was a fake penalty because Lautaro is a scuba diver instead of a football player.
Oh man, honestly, they were not good, but yeah. All right, let's move on to the captain. Possibly one of his worst games in a while. He had some decent form, but man, completely undressed on that first one. He's getting manhandled. Dzeko just sticks his leg around. Easy goal. Why is he even marking him? Who fucking knows? But didn't offer anything in attack. Man. And he really did look bad at a couple of points. So for me, this is an F performance from Calabria. Really bad.
Fabio F, man. I mean, to me, it's crazy, man. I don't know. To me, you know what, Fabio, after this game, I know we're gonna. To me, Magic. I mean, I'm gonna give him a C, but to me, what I learned from this game is like, look, as fans, you know that our summer transfer window did not go right, but we cannot blame the management for this when we lose. When we're on a high and we're beating Spurs and we're beating Napoli and we're doing these things, we're not blaming management. But I'm just tired of like management getting shit. Yeah, Maldini let Masada get away with a goofball thing, picking Origi. But come on now, guys. This is on the players that we have. To me, it's crazy because at the 5th game of the season, we destroyed these guys, bro. We
Yeah, but
dog walked
again,
them.
that
But
is a long time ago, bro.
yeah,
You're
but
talking about something that happened in September. All
yeah.
right,
So
September.
we should have
It's
confidence, Fabio.
May, bro.
No, I
This,
know, but Fabio, we should have confidence that if we play our game right, we can at least get
but
a
we haven't been able to play our game right the
because the last
entire 2023. As soon as we came back from that godforsaken World Cup, everybody was completely out of sorts. We had a 2-goal lead against Roma, and then Jesus Christ, those 2 goals that we gave up in 10 minutes again. We've gone on a meltdown, and we haven't been able to do anything against this team. Inter are our boogeymen right now. Every time we face them, we're not in for a fight. We're in for a butt fucking, all right? There's going to be some sodomy going on. This is going to be terrible, all right? And we better wake the fuck up because this is unacceptable. We have, you know what the aggregate score of the 3 games we played against them? 6-0. We still don't have a goal in 2023 against these motherfuckers. I mean, man, listen. Calabria, you can't play like this. Tomori, you can't play like this. Tonali, you cannot play like this. You guys have to be leaders on the team, all right? We need more from Teo. We need Leao. Giroud, do fucking something. And get us a right fucking wing, please. All right? Because this is getting crazy. How? You know, the 2 beatings, I know one of them was in February, but that beating in Saudi Arabia should have made the management and the team realize we needed to do something immediately. I'm not, you know what? I'm done with this fucking report card. Get it out of here. All right? How you took an international beating by your rival club. Thank God it wasn't in our stadium. But you took a beating, an embarrassment. They bitch slapped us all over the field. Same shit that we did last time. Kind of happens today. We don't let it get completely out of hand. But what are we going to do? What can these players, can they bring something more out of themselves? Can they keep letting this team? And guys, I guess we have to come to the hard fact. We wanted something and we achieved it last year, but the team is tired from the World Cup, trying to repeat as a champion and fighting on 2-3 levels of tournaments. We just don't have it in us. We don't even have a starting 11. Never mind depth. That doesn't exist. It does not exist. We need to invest. And if they don't invest in the club, they'll wipe away the one good season that we've had. And then we might have to start talking that we have to find a new coach. We got to kind of restart our project here. We need to get rid of some of these older players because we're not doing anything. We're not moving forward. We can't get beat like this. It's too much. Too much. But
Fabio, what we could do is take our chances, but the idiot Macias dropped the ball, bro. Bro,
all right, let's talk. Yeah, Macias.
He should not play for us ever again. I don't give a fuck. If we have to bring up somebody from the Primavera to play instead of Macias, bro, you have all the time in the world. And you know what? You know what is crazy? They said that he has like the 3rd best conversion rate when he's like in a good position. Bro, you didn't even make Onana do nothing, bro. All you did, you just shot it in the other way. Like, come on, bro. At least work the goalkeeper. Sting his gloves. Maybe Giroud is there to put in a tap in. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's disgusting what you did. You let the whole fucking team down, bro.
All right, so Macias is definitely.
And how the hell does he see? That's what I don't understand. How the hell does he get a 6.3, bro? He should get a 1.0 or 0.000, bro. Come on, he did not do anything. And since he's an attacker, he needs to take his chances. And what the fuck did he do? He did not do it, bro. You cannot let that opportunity. You got that picture, Fabio? Because I would love to sit next to him and say, like, bro, you're wide open. DeMarco is fucking like 5 steps behind you. You had more time to move up a little bit closer, but you rushed it, bro. You're negative, bro. Macias, your time is done, bro. Thank you for the 2.6 million versus Atletico Madrid winning that game make us 2.6 money. But the 5 other million that we had to spend on you because Serie C team forced us to buy you, and Maldini and Masada and Macondo were drunk that day that they re-signed you. I mean, come on now, bro. Macias, you're a fucking failure. I don't ever want to see you again. Torino, whoever wants them, bro. We'll give them to Salernitana. Now, we don't really care.
We should have sold him. I don't know why we kept him. But honestly, yeah. Go back to DHL, bro. Amazon got a good package for you. You don't need to play on Milan no more. But let's talk about Origi. Because Origi had like 2 or 3 moments, I think 2 actually, where it looked like he was a competent football player for a moment. But of course, as soon as they do that, they never go back to it for like the last 20 minutes of the game. They never even attempt to do anything. They keep pushing from the right side. So Origi, I mean, is there anything more we got to say? He's just been a disappointment, and it continues still.
Nah, I'm gonna give Origi a C, Fabio. I mean, that's not his fault that they didn't go to him. He burned Darmian and all those defenders, and he put it into the box. But like I said, nobody's there, bro. Nobody's in the box. Nobody's out there trying to fight for the 50-50 ball. Nobody's trying to get in front of the defender. Nobody's trying to do nothing. So that's not his fault. But
does it make you a little upset seeing those kind of moments where he looked like he had some sort of, skill on the left side that maybe he should have started instead of Salamakis on that side?
Well, he should have started on that side and then Salamakis on the right.
Should have been on the right, yeah. That probably looks like when you see the little bit that he was doing well, that it looks like that could have been the option. So we'll see what happens. But I'm giving Origi a D. You're still not doing anything, all right? You might have looked good, but what did it do for us in the end? Nothing. So you get a D, not an F, but thanks for showing up for the class. And then last, Malik Chow, man. I mean, I give this kid a B. Came in, he looked pretty solid. Had to only play the last 30 minutes of the game, but looks like he might be the starter on the weekend and going to be the starter possibly on Tuesday. So I think a B is a fair grade for Chow on this one.
Yeah, Chow, man. I mean, and you know what, Fabio? What I like is his attacking activities, bro. You see that he runs. Even he had a shot, but he's a defender, but he might work on it. He needs to work on the shot. He had a shot. He at least had hit it on target. Onana had to save it. It was a shank shot, but it's not like Macias. It goes on the other way. But Chow, man, that's what I want people to understand. Like, I'm big on Chow, man. I seen him play 5 great games, and then he struggled in 2 games, and people are writing him off. But Leao, Tonali, they didn't have anything in their first years as a Milanista. So I don't know why the fan base is hard on this guy. To me, with Chow, I play the rest of the games. If you're gonna make mistakes, but you're gonna get better by learning from those mistakes, and that's what you need to do. Big up to you. You get a B, and you and Salad are the only ones that get to eat like good pasta. Everybody else on the team, yaki French fries from McDonald's and diarrhea.
We should give him Chef Boyardee to punish him.
Yeah.
All right. So what needs to happen in the second leg, G, to turn this around? Well, what would be your first thoughts on that?
My first thoughts, what would happen? What we need to do is fucking when we have 2 big opportunities, we put them in the back of the net.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. It's like you know what made me so disgusted, Fabio, is they put us that we created the best big chances in Serie A, and we can't even convert anything. To me, I mean, in the first 15 minutes, we get a chance like what Macias got today. That needs to go in the back of the net to have a chance. Because if one of the other teams happen, Fabio, if we get a chance like that in the first 15 minutes, Fabio, and we put it in the back of the net, then I expect, if Leao is healthy, I expect Leao to come in and do one big sprint, and then we could tie it up. But if the other players besides Leao can't score, Fabio, and they can't take those chances, then we're not gonna do anything. That's
No,
that's
I
what
agree.
that's what irked me today. Like, bro, we got hit. They smacked us up in the first half. You know what? They took their foot off the gas pedal in the second half. But bro, we had a chance to punish them and we didn't do it, and that's what makes me more even pissed off. Messia scores that goal, bro. I'm saying we advancing, bro. I'm saying that Leao gonna give me one good run on one leg and we're gonna advance. But Macias has to be Macias.
Oh man, I know. At least if we could have put one in, it gives us a little more. But damn. All right. So for me, what I think we got to do is I've heard a couple of people talk about this one thing. I want to ask you. Would you switch the formation again? Being that already we're having issues, if we're not going to be able to play Leao on Tuesday, do we switch to a 3-5-2?
I mean, to me, I think we need to play a 4-3-3 and then play all attackers. Fabio, put Origi there, put Rebic, put Giroud, put everybody that's tall enough than 5'1", because Diaz is gonna get thrown like gone in the wind. To be honest,
We do. We usually put it in our Steve responding to Steve on the YouTube here, our Twitter accounts. Yeah, we do. But you should follow the Milan Weekly Podcast Twitter as well. But me and Gio have our own. Barres at the GOAT and Fabio 3785, baby. We on there. But another important
your Twitter
thing.
account might get taken away, taking those pictures you weren't supposed
Yeah.
to. Fabio, the jersey.
But listen, it don't matter, man. All right, they can't take it away. They put it on the shelves. It's mine now. That's it. But so listen, guys. The most important thing that needs to happen in game 2, besides us score 3 goals and win 3-0, that would be nice. But we need to attack. Like, you know how the past couple of times Milan, like last year, it used to happen. We'd give up a goal and then it would like wake the team up. And then we'd go on to win 2-1 or 3-1. Like, that's what needs to happen. That's what's basically happened. So they need to have that fire, that spirit that sometimes they save for the second half. They need to have that from the jump on Tuesday. We need to be able to get a goal early in the first 20 minutes to give us some confidence. If I see the ball just being passed around, holding possession, I'm going to start to lose my fucking mind and wonder, what is Pioli talking to them about in training? He has to at least convey that this game needs full-out attack. There's going to be moments where they're going to try to catch us on the counterattack, and they'll probably succeed. But if we are not pressing to get fucking goals, what are we doing? We can't win 1-0. We need 2-0 just to tie. So for me, I just want to see them attack. They got to go hard. The first 20 minutes, let's get a goal, get ourselves composed, and then hopefully, we have a closer lineup with Leao and somebody finds Giroud in the box who does something. We'll see, man. We'll see. But it's damn, Tuesday's looking crazy. But before we get to Tuesday, we got a big game. Noon for me, 9 o'clock for you, Gio. Milan Spezia. Spezia is a team fighting to stay away from the relegation spot. I believe at the moment they are in the 18th spot. So they need points at all costs. So we're going to face a team, which is, again, one of the teams that we always have struggling with, who are 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in the standings. So, I mean, what do we expect? Do you expect a hard rotation? What are we looking at when it comes to this game against Spezia?
No rotation, Fabio. I mean, only Leao, gets rest. But to me, no rotation, Fabio. We need these last 12 points. So just in case a Juve or Lazio or Inter drop points, we could get the spot. These 12 points, Fabio, are important for us because we need Champions League money. I mean, Cardinale, he's an asshole, bro. He's a fake ass New Yorker and shit like that. And you know what? I'm tired of him he talks a good game, but you're not fooling me, bro. To me, you're a munch. And to me, I mean, at the end of the day, I think we need Champions League so we can invest. Strasbourg Steve, he watches a lot of League One, and to me, I said it last week. Luis Openda is. If we get Champions League and they want to put, they say he's a replacement, but he's playing like a striker. He can hold up with the ball. He's fast as hell. He's got pace. He's got power, and that's what we need. Champions League, we need it. Not only we just need it for revenue purpose. We got to understand that Cardinal owes 600 million. If Liverpool would have sold, I think he would have paid off the debt because he has like 20-30% in Liverpool. So he would have got a big chunk of change. But it is what it is, man. To me, I'm happy. I'm not going to be happy if we drop points. Spezia are fighting for their lives. Well, we're fighting for our financial future, Fabio. So what's more important?
You're damn right, man. And I think you just picked up another Twitter follower, Geo. So
thanks,
keep pushing it, man. Join us on Spaces when we do it, man.
Yeah, join it on Spaces, Strasburg. Yeah, I see you in there. Yeah, I had to go on this. I had to go on the football terrace because I never hide. I went there and I was calling a lot of Milanistas out that like to chat a lot of stuff. Only when the team is winning. Well, you're always gonna see me win, lose, or draw. That's a like a Premier League channel, Fabio, the football terrace.
I got you.
So,
all right. See, Gio's branching out, guys. All right, so Spezia, man, like I said, this is a big game. We cannot afford to drop points. They need points as well, so they're going to be bringing 100%. So we'll see. Even one of our questions that I just put up there, let me put it back, from Hassan. Do you foresee a rotation for Spezia? I think he should sacrifice the Champions League for a top 4 spot. I don't think they're going to ever say that publicly, but the rotation needs to be light on this one. Definitely don't play Leao. But listen, we don't have depth to worry about. We got to play everybody every game because we need them all. It doesn't fucking matter. Right, G?
Hey, 3 points anywhere we can get it. And today I want to shout out to VAR. You were actually working when we needed you to work, and you were not working when Krunic punched up Bastoni. So shout out to VAR today. But yeah, Fabio, 3 points. I don't care who scores it, but we have to start off fast because if not, Spezia will probably hurt us at the end.
Yeah. All right, so let's go through a couple of questions we had on here. They're going to kind of be jumping around, but let's go to the first one. Gio and Fabio from Nico. Who was the worst players today? We didn't do top and flop, so we might as well do that. He says it was Tonali and Kier. I don't disagree with that at all. Tonali didn't step up after Benny left, and that second goal was his fault, and Kier played like a lost puppy. Who was the flop of this game, G?
It was the whole defense and midfield, Fabio. But to me, I'm giving it to La Masia. You need to put that in the back of the net. So you're the biggest flop on the earth right now. You should not eat for the free food that is coming from the club. You should spend it because you don't deserve it, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn, bro. Keep the boy fucking hungry. I think it was Calabria. You're our captain. You're stupidly marking Dzeko there, and he still gets away from you to score that goal. I mean, what a hell of a play by him, but come on, Calabria. You did not look good, man. You were holding it down. You didn't look good today. Let's see what else we got here. That might be it. If anybody else got any. Oh, I'm sorry. Lab Gorilla sending us a complex one. This is good. What's the long-term project? Because I tell you the truth, I haven't got a clue what the owners are trying to do. Then run Milan like a thrift store. Jesus Christ. Gio, what's the long-term project, man?
The long-term project is what Gio is telling you, but when Gio start questioning shit, like people don't like it. I know we're self-sustaining because we're in Serie A. I understand that. I'm not one of those people. Fabio, I'm looking at the youth, to see what youth players are coming up that, that we could get on the cheap and for free and stuff like that. So we can exploit that. But to me, it seems like if we don't make Champions League, Cardinal's not putting anything in. So we're gonna have to spend what player sales. So if Rebic goes or Rigi goes, but that's like those two players only gonna get you like about $20 million combined. Yeah, we got 7.5 coming for Pacina. I mean, you need to give us that money because he was a free player, Cardinal. Don't use that for your loan. But to me, if we don't make Champions League, then I see us only spending like 20 million euros. With Champions League, we're spending 50. And that's still not enough. I say 70 mil is enough. But to me, at the end of the day, I think we need to make Champions League. I hope we do. And you know what? We go on Tuesday. We do what we gotta do. If we play our game, and for some reason we advance, more money for the ownership. But to me, Champions League is all we need right now. And both of our teams, we can't rest, Fabio. Yeah, Inter has a deeper depth, but they can't rest. They can't change their team neither because we're still fighting for Champions League.
Yeah, but they got way better players if they have to rotate majority of their roster.
Yeah, but
than what
that's because they're in
the
debt, Fabio.
circus we're throwing out there.
Yeah, because they're in debt and they want to go into bankruptcy, and we don't. We want to be self-sustaining and not. Come on now, their salaries are 160. They're 80 more $million double than ours. Even Roma's is like 15 more million euros net than ours, and that's kind of sad.
Strasbourg Steve asking, Zaha on a free? Yes or no, G?
If he's taking 3.5 to 4, then yeah. But if not, I mean, this is Serie A. We can't, especially with our ownership, we're not going to pay more than that. I think Sahi, he probably go to Arsenal, or he probably go to probably PSG, then get a big bag.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, go get the bag, man. That's what people love. Go get that bag, man. All right, let's get. All right.
Look at what Victor said.
What? In the books. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's get to the other half of the game. We always talk Champions League on both sides, so we got to at least just mention that Madrid and Man City ended up in a 1-1 draw. Of course, defending champion Madrid got the first goal from an outstanding shot from Vinicius Jr. If Vinicius Jr. is not top 3 in the world, you're bugging. He's trying to make his case that he's better than Haaland. Really important thing to say about this game, they pretty much kept Haaland in check. They did eventually give up a goal to De Bruyne, which in hindsight, it looks like the VAR, even for Champions League, doesn't work either, because technically they were showing a picture that the ball was out in the buildup and they shouldn't even counted. But of course, nobody says anything, and we got a 1-1 draw. So, do you have any opinions of the game that happened yesterday? It was a great, great game.
Vinny top 2, Fabio. Let's be honest.
Definitely.
And no, he's top 2. It's Haaland and him. Mbappe, he plays in Uber Eats, bro. He could take 15 games off. He's only good in the World Cup when it comes down to it. But come on now, Vinny, he's doing it on the big stage. What I loved about Vinny, Fabio, is they disrespected him when he was 18, 19-year-old. Benzema and Ferland Mendy, they disrespected him, and that made him a man. And Carlo being there, he's turned him into an animal. Madridistas, yes. I don't know what the hell you're smoking, but you guys don't respect Vinny. I mean, if you want to do a swap, we could swap it out, bro. We could swap it out. Number 17 for Vinny. Let's talk about it. If y'all don't, because imagine Vinny, man, doing all that and he still don't get no love, Fabio. They don't love him. Imagine you do all that and you don't get no love, Fabio. That's disrespectful. I'm very disappointed in Madrid fans for that. I'm disappointed in that.
Well, so what's your opinion of what do you think is going to happen? Because by the next time we come on, I think we're going to do a coast to coast next week on Tuesday night, just because it's for us as Milan fans and for most people watching, we care about Milan. We're not going to wait another day so we can talk about Real Madrid, Man City. We don't really give a shit about that. We just, of course, love football, and whoever wins, wins. But we're probably going to do a show next Tuesday night. But, gee, who do you think is going to pull this one out between them, though, on Wednesday?
Oh, man, I mean, you know what? They kept Haaland and stuff, but I don't know, because I'm going back to last year's game, and Manchester and City destroyed them. They just took their chances like we should have today. Like, remember last year's game, Fabio? They had 3 chances and then boom, they put it in the back of the net. Mm-hmm. So to me, I don't know. You know what? But I'm saying Vinny top 2, so I'm going with Vinny and Don Carlo, Fabio. They're gonna squeeze it out 2-1.
2-1. I like it.
Just-
I think it's going to be a penalty. I think Real Madrid's going to win in penalties. I think even if it ends up 1-1 again on their side or 2-2, maybe even crazy exciting game for me. I think these teams are going to be so matched up. It's going to end up going to penalties, and just fitting, Madrid ends up winning and they go to the final. I think Madrid's been overlooked in this matchup. Even though they are the defending champions, I think everybody's just so in awe of what City has been doing, how they have this possibility of 4 trophies this year. For me, I think, all right, what's he saying? In regard to Madrid, there's a rumor that they got rid of Di Maria because he's ugly. So maybe they don't fuck with Vinny's face. Oh, man, that's fucked up. But you know what? I think, yeah, even Strasbourg Steve agrees with me. I think it's going to be 2-2 and Madrid goes through in penalties. But we'll see. We'll see, man. All right, let's go. Time for the parting shots, baby. Let's go, G. What's your parting shot, man?
Oh, my parting shot is to you, Fabio, today. I love everybody in the chat. I respect them, the usuals. You know who you are. But it's to you, Fabio, putting out that content. You are on Puma.nyc Instagram. You know,
I was the flagship store.
Yeah,
baby. Go check them out. You'll see your boy on there.
Yeah. So I just want to say shout out to you. You know, you got somebody fired today, but that's okay, Fabio. It's all good. It's all good, Fabio, man. I just love the community. Like today, like I'm feeling down today, but when it comes on Tuesday morning, when I wake up like at 4:30 a.m. and I'm gonna see people, Milan fans in Africa, Milan fans in the Balkans, Milan fans in Albania, Milan fans everywhere, Central
Indonesia,
America,
Australia, Europe, everywhere, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna get pumped again. So I mean, to me, my parting shot is to you, Fabio, putting out that content, going out there, taking a day off, showing us that we finally getting the respect. I know there's a lot of people that saying why NYC. I think NYC got the most Italian Americans in the United States. So
listen, man, I'm not gonna toot my own city's horn here, but you know the people come out, man. People come out. Even today, same thing. The one thing that was harped upon right before everybody started to clear on, we didn't get to take the ceremonial picture. It was just everybody was a little too distraught, and we really didn't think of it, but. It's expected that the whole bar be packed just as it was today because you have to have faith in your club, faith in your team, and honestly, it's a great atmosphere. So for me, my parting shot, and I appreciate that you're giving it to me, G, is that, listen, the New York City club that I'm a part of, it is the best, one of the best. I mean, we know Dublin's is fantastic, and there's other clubs everywhere all over the world. But for me, as a New Yorker, I have so much pride being a part of this club because the guys who run it, and of course, Franco, who, if you watch this channel, you know Franco, they just do a fantastic job at just bringing more people into the fold, getting more people out there, getting sponsorship to come and show us respect. You've seen it. If you don't follow the New York City page, you should do it on Instagram, on Twitter, because they're doing a lot of great stuff. So for me, I love it. If you're in the tri-state area, you got to head over to the Football Factory. It is a great experience. And to me, I went crazy today. I went to go see Puma, supported our boy Mikey, who was DJing. It was a great day in general until the game started, like usual. But, you know, for me, it was a great day. Got to hang out with some of the best people there, man.
Show the shirt, man. Like,
all right. I'm showing the shirt, all right? Don't look at my... But this is our New Jersey, guys. This is what's coming next year. In another 2 weeks or maybe on the weekend, they'll be like, oh, for Spezia, we're going to wear this jersey. You heard it here first, baby, all right? And yeah, maybe somebody got in trouble. That's not my fault, not my chair, not my problem, all right? So, all right, G, listen. Guys, thank you all so much for sticking with us. We're over an hour here, so we got to wrap this up. But before you go, if you haven't already, come on, do us a solid. This is how you help the channel grow. We are on our road to 2,000, baby. We gots to get there. If you're not subscribed, please do hit the notification bell so you're always up to date, and smash that godforsaken like button because, guys, it's not over. We are never dead. We are Milan, all right? And 2-0 is not an insurmountable amount. We can do it. So let's keep faith, believe in the club. Let's handle our shit on the weekend so we can focus on Inter again. You 3 times, you fucks, you got us. But let's go out there and put that 4th game out and make sure we play hard and we go out with some pride. If we're not going to make it through, come on, baby. Yeah, I'm modeling like Bakayoko soon, baby. I do it in a second. Gee, any other final words, bro, before we peace out?
Before I go, hey, man, shout out. I know I said I would trade number 17, but shout out to Leao. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures when the goals went. He was hurt, bro. No, and you could talk about if he loves the club, if he doesn't love the club. Romano said that he's basically signed.
We're not even going to talk about that until we see it.
No.
Until we see it, but the rumors are saying Leao is a done deal. In a couple of days, we're going to see the extension, but
I just want to say, like, man, shout out to him. I've always not doubted him, but I knew what talent that he got. But man, Leao, man, you were hurting like everybody else. So I just want to give a big shout out to Rafael Leao. What's his rapper name? Rapper number 47 or something like that. He going double platinum.
I have no idea. The T1000. Who knows?
Yeah.
Some name, but I tell you, I'll download it on Spotify if he signs. All right, I don't care. Even if I don't understand what he's saying, I'll listen for the beats. We'll use the instrumentals. Leao, send us the instrumentals. We'll play all your hot tracks here on Coast to Coast. Guys, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for being with us. Remember, next week, Tuesday night, we're going to have a full reaction. We're going to be live, me and Geo. You cannot miss it. Of course, Monday night, our flagship show, Vinny and Steve, the Milan Weekly Podcast. Wave 45. Yeah. I mean, what a fucking name. But check out all the stuff. And probably Saturday morning, pregame, if you're not a part of the Patreon, join the family, man. Your support is greatly appreciated. You can be a part of our chat, be a part of our Patreon specials. We all need therapy. It's good to talk it out, baby. Gio, ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan, guys.
Forza Milan. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
We're not dead yet, baby.
Never. We alive.